From fate to controversy, a new rule at one of India's holiest shrines is now sparking a national debate. Hello and welcome to NewsX. I'm Kashish Dhawan. As the annual Char Dham Yatra begins, all eyes are now on the Gangotri Temple, where a new entry requirement has triggered sharp reactions. For the first time, the temple committee has introduced a rule that requires the devotee to consume Panchgavya before they enter the shrine. So the question here is, what exactly is Panchgavya? It is a traditional mixture made from 5 cow-derived products: milk, curd, ghee, urine and dung. It is often considered sacred in Sanatan Dharma and used in certain religious rituals for purification. But the question here begins to be why this rule has been introduced now. Now, according to the temple committee, this move is aimed at ensuring true devotion, and it filters out those who do not have unshaken spiritual faith. Now, officials have said that earlier such practices were limited to priests and those entering the inner sanctum, but now it may be extended to the visitors at the entry level. The idea, they say, is to strengthen spiritual discipline and preserve the sanctity of the shrine. However, there seems to be a major catch over here. There is still confusion over who exactly this rule applies to. Some reports they suggest it may be mandatory for all the devotees. Others indicate that it could specifically target the non-Hindu visitors as a way to confirm their adherence to the Sanatan traditions. And that lack of clarity is what is fueling the controversy. And see, this comes just days after discussions around restricting entry to non-Hindus at the other Char Dham shrines, including Kedarnath Temple and Badrinath Temple, where even the idea of affidavits declaring faith was floated. But interestingly, not all shrines are following this path. At the Gangotri Temple, authorities they have taken a different approach, sticking to the principle of Atithi Devo Bhava, welcoming all visitors regardless of religion. So what we are seeing right now, it is a clear contrast in how different shrines are handling faith, access and tradition. On one side, a push for stricter religious adherence. On the other, there is a more open, inclusive approach. Meanwhile, the timing over here is crucial. Last year alone, over 51 lakh pilgrims, they visited the Char Dham circuit, making the enforcement of any such rules a massive logistical challenge. And that brings us to the bigger question. Is this about preserving sanctity or redefining access to faith? Because in a country where spirituality and diversity go hand in hand, any change at a site like Gangotri doesn't just stay local. It sparks a national conversation. For now, the rule stands, but the debate, it is far from over. We'll keep tracking every development on this story and bring you all the latest updates only on NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.